Oh, how mean am I? Gosh. Oh man, I feel real mean. Just that thought passing through my head.
Hello there. Welcome to Kingdoms, where all your nerdy dreams come true. I'm Carlos, and today we have some high-power EDH for you with some of our favorite decks.
The Magic Summit is returning October 26th to the 29th in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is a convention that you don't want to miss, as we have a big main event where you could win a Mox from the Power 9. We have amazing guests like Brandon Sanderson, Bree Duke, Kyle Hill, Olivia Gobert-Hicks, the EDH Rec Crew, Jake and Joel are Magic, and so many more. We have over 20 amazing Magic the Gathering artists, old and new, as well as the best VIP pass and package you can find at a convention this year. We have great swag, special unique events, giveaways, and more. Get your tickets now at mtgsummit.com, and I'm excited to see you there. The sponsor of our channel is Card Conduit. Card Conduit is the #1 way to sell your Magic cards online. My favorite part is they do give you a few different options to allow you to get the best return for your cards. I've used their service, as you know by now. The process was really simple. I got a great price overall. If you're looking for a little bit of extra cash or just to sell part of your collection, go to cardconduit.com/KingdomsTV and make sure to use the code KingdomsTV at checkout, and you get 10% off your fees. Everyone ready? Roll.
Yep.
I like my blurred motion lines in my video.
Go. Roll away. Ooh, an 11.
11.
Let's roll it off.
All right, round 2.
That is a 10.
Oh,
no, it would have been
the one
Snake
time.
Eyes.
It would
it
matter.
would have been double Kingdoms.
Although you wouldn't have gotten the first win, though, right?
That's true.
No, you would have.
No, I would have. I would have.
Hey everybody, this is Carlos, and I am playing Vaevictis Asmadi the Dyer. This deck is tribal or typal dragons, so the goal is just to sort of cheat in dragons by getting them to the top of my deck, and using Vaevictis' ability to control the board a little bit, as well as get out some cheap as free dragons, and then taking those dragons to my opponent's throats, hopefully.
I'm John. I'm playing Zimone Dina. It is a Soul Tie Reanimator package. We're looking to draw a bunch, so there's a lot of draw engines in it. Not the typical stuff. I try to go circumvent a little bit, but it's just siphoning a lot of life and then create combat damage as a backup for winning purposes. Yep.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason R. I'm playing Rayami, First of the Fallen. I'm actually going to be retiring Rayami once Indominus Rex comes out, so this is like a farewell game to him. We're just trying to kill creatures and get ability words, and then win with combat actually.
Hi everyone, Julian here. I am once again playing the Gollum Obsessed Stalker deck. This deck, if you didn't see it in our Lord of the Rings video, is all about smacking people with Gollum and then gaining life to drain them down. Pretty straightforward, but you know, this is what I think is one of the more fun ways to play kind of like a Suicide Black style deck. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay, here we go. Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's play a Shocked Overgrown Tomb. I just drew. I wasn't gonna play a first turn, but now an Ignoble Hierarch. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Basically the whole reason I took this head.
You snake. All right.
Okay, pass the turn.
Alrighty, I will draw. And I will play Breeding Pool untapped and get 2 life gone. First turn Burgeoning.
Wow.
Woo! That's all I got. Pass.
Alright, draw for turn. So we're going to play a Thran Portal. It enters the battlefield untapped unless I control 2 or fewer other lands, so it is untapped.
I'll play an Island. Burgeoning trigger.
Birds of Paradise. Whenever this becomes tapped, I lose a life. Pass.
Draw for turn. I will play Tapped Black Gate, and I will pass.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Burgeoning.
I'm supposed to choose a land type, basic land type, so this is forest.
Burgeoning trigger. I'll play Otawara.
Burgeoning is
Untap,
crazy.
upkeep, draw. The Black Gate. I too will play, but I'm scared realizing that Gollum.
He gets through the Black Gate.
Yep.
He gets around
So
it.
I just
Sorry.
gotta keep
Sorry.
the lowest life. Which actually, maybe I don't play this right now, and I can pay 3 life later to keep the lowest life. Yep, that's what we're doing. I'll play
Isn't there a
Sheltered
background that kind
Thicket.
of does that?
Tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
I'll untap for turn, then I'll draw. Let's do some hilarious stuff. I'll cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. You exile cards from the top of your library until you exile with mana total 20 or more.
9, 10, 11.
Wow, thank you.
12, 17, 18.
Oh, not thank you. 9.
Hideous.
19, 20.
Dang, you hit so many of my lands.
That's my theatrics. Pass turn.
Julian,
I wish it was just mill.
Untap. Draw for turn. Snow-covered island. Tap a green. Lose a life. Black and blue for Glissa Sunslayer. She's a 3/3 Phyrexian zombie elf. First strike and death touch. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, choose one. I draw a card and lose a life. Destroy target enchantment. Remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's play a. That was a snow-covered swamp, and I'm gonna tap 2 for a Gollum, and I will pass.
Okay, end of turn, Vampiric Tutor. Just realized I don't have any, like, wheels in here like I thought I did. Yeah, sort of a sad choice, but... Okay, this goes on top. Untap. I lose 2 life, which is convenient. Losing some life. On a card.
It's only rare cases in Magic where you'd celebrate losing life.
I know, that's funny. A forest, and we'll pay 4 for an Oracle of Moldiah. And that means I reveal the top card. It's a Sylvan Tutor. We'll play a swamp and pass the turn.
Alrighty, I'll untap. Draw. Well, I had a flood of a land at first, but it kind of went dry. Not that that's, grown worthy. Arcane Signet.
Throne of the God Pharaoh. All right.
But it's only active if I actually have creatures, so we're still building on that. Pass.
Wow, John, living on the edge with
I
with
know.
Gollum out.
Wide
Draw
open
for turn.
spaces.
Well, Julian is the life gain deck, so swing at Julian, first strike, death touch with Glissa.
All
3.
right, I will take 3.
I will pay a life and draw a card. Gonna play a tapped Path of Ancestry, and then I'm gonna tap this for black and green and take another damage and play Blight Beetle. So 1/1 insect protection from green. Creatures your opponents control can't have 1/1 counters put on them.
Interesting.
That's my turn. Pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Let's play a Castle Lochthwain, which enters untapped because I have a swamp. I think this may be my one chance to hit Carlos.
I have a 2/2.
Yeah, Skulk.
Yeah, to Skulk.
So he
I
can't
messed
be
up.
blocked by power 2 or higher.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
To maximize hits. Yeah, I am coming at you, Carlos, for 1.
Bum, bum, bum.
I forfeit.
Just.
Take 1.
Man.
All right, and then I will play 2 for an Umazawa's Jite, and I will pass.
Wooded Foothills land for turn on top. Revisits. Wooded Foothills. Alright, Black Gate, losing 3. And I'll cast my commander. I'll pass turn.
Okay, I'll untap. Draw. Zimone and Dina. Whenever I draw my second card each turn, target opponent loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life. I can tap it and sack a creature. I'll draw a card, and I can put a land from my hand onto the battlefield tapped. If I have 8 or more land, I repeat the process once. And that's my turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Julian coming at you for 3 first strike death touch again.
Alrighty, can't do anything about it.
I will pay a life and draw a card. We're gonna play Vampire of the Dire Moon. It's a death touch lifelink 1/1. I use Path of Ancestry, so I'm gonna scry one because it's a vampire like my commander. We will keep that on top. We're also gonna get some insurance against Vaevictis by playing Venomthrope. Okay, pass.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. See Command Beacon. Alright, John, coming at you with Gollum.
Okay, I'll take 1.
Alright, well, we're playing Suicide Black for a reason. I'm gonna play Kirik, Son of Yawgmoth. Losing 6. I will pass.
On top, draw this Noxious Revival, revealing a Cavern of Souls. Let's play the Cavern of Souls as first land for turn. Let's say a Dragons. Top card is a Boneyard Scourge. I will attempt to go to combat.
No
I'll
response.
swing Vaevictis at...
Julian's got the life gain deck. Just saying.
I feel like he has something... Some kill spell.
Make my life
though.
lower than everybody else.
I mean, if you have it, I guess you have it, Julian. So I will send the flyer at Julian. That'll trigger Vaevictis, in which case I will target my Hierarch. I will target... I mean, am I going to beat a John?
I'm kind of right now.
Oh, how mean am I? Gosh. Oh man, I feel real mean. Just that thought passing
power,
through
right?
my head feels really
Yeah,
mean.
it's one per person per turn. So
Ugh. All right, I'm gonna target Keurig. What's the best thing you have that I can target, Jason? Glissa, maybe. Glissa can come back though, right?
No, she can't. Not by herself.
Okay, Glissa
She's
then.
a combat.
Okay.
And the breeding pool. No.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chad. I'm so
Brutal.
sorry.
I'm gonna pay 2 life and supernatural stamina, my Keurig.
There you
So when it dies, return to the battlefield tapped.
Then we each sacrifice these permanents.
resolves?
One of my responses will be to put a mana in my mana pool during combat. It probably won't matter. Everyone sacks it, and then you reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a permanent, you can put it into play. If not, it stays there.
I'll take
Ooh,
an Urza
nice.
Saga.
counter
Um,
spell.
Oh,
I do think I'll do this. I will pay 2 to cycle Canyon Slow. Gets me the scroll rack, revealing a mountain. I will play a land for turn, which is a mountain. And then I'll reveal a Felwar Stone. I will play the scroll rack, activate it. 3 cards in hand. I'll exile those 3. You get to see Felwar Stone, but not these 2. Put them back like this. There's a Sylvan Tutor on top. I will cast a Felwar Stone. I'll pass turn.
Untap, draw. Okay, I'll move to combat. I'll attack Julian for 3.
Oof. Okay.
I'll move to end step. Each
Brutal.
opponent loses 1 life because I have 1 tapped creature, and then I'll pass turn.
for viewers who are wondering why Keurig didn't get a +1/+1 counter, it's because of Blight Beetle. So untap, draw for turn. I think I'm just gonna swing into Julian with these 2 1/1s.
Okay. All right.
I gain a life from lifelink.
This might be the worst pod to play
yeah.
that deck again because we all were
Yep.
so afraid of it. And I don't think you could have got through Jason no matter what with that deck. It looks like.
No.
Although you could right now. You could use your land. Oh no, John still has all the life.
No.
You're
1
getting
dragon
screwed
smack,
too, though.
I'm back in it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing anything. Pass.
Untap.
For real.
Upkeep. Draw. Urza Saga gets the second counter on it. Okay, I'm gonna tap 2. And equip Keurig. With Umezawa's Jite. All right. Yeah, I'll come at John for 2.
I'll move to 3 commander damage.
That's not.
It's not a
bad.
commander.
Dang it! Sorry.
I have a response though. I'm gonna
I cannot block.
Crossing Grip the GT.
Ugh.
Split second.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Yep.
So I take 2.
And I will gain 2. Pay 2 life to cast a Dark Ritual. 3 black. Spend that 3 and pay another 2 life for a
Nice.
Twilight Prophet. Go to my end step. Drain Carlos and John for 2.
I go.
Mhm.
We'll draw the Sylvan Tutor. Reveal the Noxious Revival. I will Sylvan Tutor, choosing Old Gnawbone. With that, I'll
Olivia would
attempt to
do it.
go to combat. Trigger Vaevictis.
Go for the throat.
Feels like you guys are a little bit land screwed. Julian's low on life. I feel like I should just
A little bit.
try and clean things up, Yeah, I'll send both at you, Julian.
All right.
Now that I've declared my attackers, the trigger goes off, and then I'll choose your flyer, Julian. I'll choose Zimone Dina, and I'll choose the birds. Trigger on the stack. Any responses?
Nope.
No
Okay,
response.
resolve the I have to choose my own. I was going to choose the Scourge, but I need to not do that this time. I'll choose my tapped land.
Oh boy, I get a swamp.
I got a Seagate. It enters tapped, and I will say
Dang it.
it taps for green in addition to blue.
Don't be spell, don't be spell.
I
Phyrexian
get
altar. That's something.
Old Gnawbone.
All right, I will take 10 damage. I'm at 1.
Crap, why did I think I was killing you? Well, it's up to Jason to decide. Or
Yep,
a
yeah.
tapped creature from John, maybe if he gets one.
Eh.
I'll get 10 treasures. Alright, the card revealed is an Immersturm Predator on top. Guess I'm just going all in. I have 2 cards in hand. I'm going to cast Dragon Broodmother. Sure, and we'll make it uncounterable. 5 treasures and 2 lands for Bellatrose Witherbloom. I do every turn now get a pest, a 1/1 pest, and a 1/1 red dragon with Devoured 2 with flying. Then we will pass the turn.
Alright, untap, draw. Alright, I'm stuck. Passed.
Untap, draw for turn. Carlos, what are you doing with your tokens on John's upkeep, by the way?
I think until further notice, I will make a
Just make 3/3s and gain a life.
yeah. 3/3 and gain a life per turn. Well, no, because I can't get counters on them. So we're just going for numbers for now, I guess. Getting a 1/1 flyer and a 1/1 pest.
Is your dragon green and red?
Green and black and green and red.
Do you have any
Everything
non-green
is.
creatures
I
on
cannot
your board?
block your pro green.
That is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Attack you for 1.
Ah, shoot.
And he casts hatred. Here it comes.
That would be impressive. I'd be okay with that.
I'm surprised you don't want to attack Julian.
I think he may realize he needs all the help he can get to kill Carlos.
I'm okay with Julian sticking around for another turn. That's
He's
fine.
not hit by Gollum either.
Yeah, that's true.
I will pass there.
And your turn, I will activate Urza Saga and make a little construct. Untap, upkeep, draw. I can tap Urza Saga for 1 mana, and it sacrifices. I'm gonna go find not a mana crypt. I'll find a soul ring, so spend that 1.
Julian, if it helps, I will
Yes.
take 2 damage from Karik.
What?
I guess John is wide open, but I won't kill it for sure.
Okay, well, so that's 1, 2, 3, 5. Exquisite Blood.
Oh, gross.
Ooh.
It literally is only going to give me 2 more life. It's not. This is not a solution. I will swing these 2 1/1s at John, I guess, and Karik will come at you, Jason. Assuming that deal is still on the table. If not, I will just swing at John. I mean,
didn't
you
know were
are.
gonna play Exquisite Blood.
That's fair. Yeah. Sorry, John. Everything's coming at you. It's
Hey.
4 damage.
29.
You gain
All right.
2
I
golem damage.
4 life.
I will gain 6.
We gotta kill that little beetle. One little beetle's killing all of our plans.
Yeah, I am going to feed the swarm on Vaevictis. Destroy him. I will lose 6 life. Pass the turn. Gollum will trigger, deal 6 to both Carlos and John, so I'll gain 12. All right, that's my turn.
I draw a Immersturm Predator, revealing a Ancient Tomb. I'll play an Ancient
Nice.
Tomb. There's another 3 visits back again.
Gonna come around a 3rd time for a 3rd visit, right?
Ah.
Oh, your construct did. It was a 2/2, right?
No, it's a 1/1.
It's all right.
Oh, it
you
was a
got Foliage.
2-2. Oh,
Yeah, you got
yeah. You're right. It was a 2-2. Yeah,
Let's
so
take
That
one
means an
more.
extra damage was dealt, which means an extra.
so that
Julian would've-
so I would
yeah.
have 3 extra life because
So I
one
take-
one from hitting and then 2 more from dealing Gollum to each of you.
I have
So I'll
less
take
life
one
than 2,
more.
right?
Yeah, you have 1 less.
Before my combat, I am going to play my Predator from my hand. Gives me a little bit of options to sack, because it is a sack outlet. Now we'll go to combat. I'm going to send Old Gnawbone at John. The rest will go at Julian.
I can't block, so I'll take 7.
Julian, are you killing a 4/4?
Nope.
So you go, total damage dealt is 20 and 7. 27 treasures.
So
Okay.
how much damage is coming over at Julian?
Is 20 damage.
Exactly 20?
Yes.
Oh, am I living?
Just kidding. I
Wow.
send everything at Julian.
We're gonna Beast Within, Beladros.
Wow. Okay.
Thran Portal is gonna deal me a damage. When I lose a life, Julian will gain a life.
Wow.
You should take 16 now.
Jason's like, I will kill you. Carlos will not kill you.
Yeah. Jason's like, you're going out on my turf.
23 treasures instead, then.
He's gonna kill you with the beetle. Oh, how ironic.
All right, so I'll go down to 1, and then I will gain 7 life from Old Gnawbone hitting John.
25,
I just don't know how I'm gonna
25.
deal with dragons without Julian. Is basically all that's happening.
That,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I will play my commander. Last turn.
Draw for turn. I'll play the only play that I have, to be honest. I will tap for black. I'll cast Reanimate, targeting Carlos's
Belladros.
Oh,
All
you're
right.
right. I also don't get a pest, as I thought I did. It's 7 life.
I mean, but
Yeah.
not for long because those pests are gonna help.
Julian gains 7
Oh,
life.
yeah.
Alrighty,
I think-
that's my turn.
Draw for turn. Julian is tapped out.
I can finally block. I made it.
Gonna play
Wow,
Witch's
that's a
Oven.
pretty bad mana screw for you guys.
Gonna take a damage, so Julian gains a life, and then I'm gonna cast a Tombbound Lich.
Mm.
It has Death Touch lifelink. When this enters the battlefield, I draw a card. Discard Hydroid Crassus, actually. And then land for turn, Phyrexian Tower. We're gonna come at Julian for 2,
Understandable. You'll gain 1.
and pass.
I'm just gonna untap. upkeep and draw, play a land, pay 2 and 2 life to play Silver Smote Ghoul. Beginning of my end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. You can pay 2 mana and sacrifice it to draw a card. So yeah, I will pay 1 and 2 more life, sacrifice it, draw a card. So I think my only option is to pay 4 life, draw a card. Oh, jeez. And then lose 3 because I have 3 cards in hand.
I was sort of hoping for you to get something.
Veto.
Yeah, it's just been land after land after land. Go to combat, swing with Keurig. Here, John, I'll come at you so I can kill your pests and gain you some life.
I think I'll actually block it with Witherbloom.
Oh, okay. He will die. I will gain 2, pay 1 to cast Reanimate on my Twilight Prophet, lose 4, back down to 1. Okay, and then I will go to my end step. Gollum will trigger. I gained 2 life this turn, I think. So he'll hit you guys each for 2. I will gain 4. And then at the end of my turn, Silver Smoke Ghoul will reanimate tapped. No, it's at the beginning of my end step, and both of them trigger at the same time. So he will not.
I think you can
actually
stack it,
reanimate.
right? It's that
Alright,
beetle.
Man, that beetle was an all-star. I am now ready for my death.
4 pests and 8 dragons. Draw a card. Declare my attack step. I will choose a treasure for me with Vaevictis. Well, I have to choose targets, so who I'm attacking first. I'm going to send my commander and the 7/1/1s at you, Julian. And then I'm going to send these 2 at Jason and these 2 at John. And then Vaevictis trigger. I'm going to choose, just in case, Exquisite Blood, Bale Witherbloom, and the... I can't target the pro green.
Nope.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The beetle.
And your Phyrexian Tower.
Off the
So
top.
if nothing else, we all flip. I lose a treasure.
Lifelink
Yeah.
goes on the stack, right? So I'm still dead. Yeah.
Lifelink doesn't go on the stack. No, lifelink happens when it deals the damage. As it deals the damage, you gain that life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just flipped into Nighthawk Scavenger, which has lifelink.
Dimir Guildgate will enter tap.
So your commander and 7 flyers were coming at me? Yeah, wow, I live.
Oh no, Carlos didn't go all out.
Oh no, it doesn't. You're not going to gain any life because I can sack whatever you block.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Yep.
So the
Yep,
rest
totally.
of you,
I got Grave Pact. I'll just take it and die.
Yeah,
You
blocking
still
your
should make-
commander with the Nighthawk, blocking one of the 1/1s with Twilight Prophet.
okay, and then 6
What's coming
are
at me?
coming through.
Image
then-
and
This guy can become indestructible. This guy can come back if he dies. He's a 4/3 and a 3/3.
oh yeah, I'll just take 7.
I do need to sacrifice, unfortunately, Mr. Vaevictis, so Julian dies. I'll lose a dragon there. I'll actually sack it just in case as well. And
You don't happen to
then...
have any free Beast Withins, Jason?
I'm done saving you, Julian.
No, that is fair. I appreciate the first time, but yeah, I am super dead.
Oh, I am supposed to... It's a have to, so I'll just
exile
exile
a
some
card.
random card from Julian's graveyard.
Okay.
So I deal
So
26
many
damage.
treasures.
I get 26 more dumb treasures that I can't even use. Unfortunately, still nothing. Oh, I can recast Vaevictis for 10. I guess I cast 3 visits. Go get a land. Flip the card. The Sensei's Divining Top. No lands. No pass turn. No cards in hand.
Untap. Draw for turn. Rayami is going to come out for the first time this game. I'm going to scry 1 because he is a vampire. I'll keep that on top. Carlos, do you have any creatures that are not green that are untapped?
No.
Blight Beetle's going to swing in for 1.
I could technically do a little, and maybe I should actually. So I'll warn you before you attack. I
Okay.
can sacrifice Boneyard Scourge to the Immerstern Predator, then sacrifice a token, and then it sees a dragon dying. Then I could pay 2 to bring back the Boneyard Scourge, and it's
Untapped.
a black dragon. Is it tapped? I don't think it's tapped.
No, it's untapped.
Nope, it comes into the battlefield. So I don't want to
What?
trick you.
That's crazy. Okay.
But I probably would because I have 40 freaking treasures, so it doesn't really.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll attack you for 1 with Blight Beetle.
Sending
All
a
right.
message.
Carlos, since you're not tricking me,
Okay.
Rayami will exile anything that would die.
Ah, good call. Yeah,
You're taking
I
one.
don't want my dragon to be
Him
exiled.
pro green.
So I'll take 1.
Now I die. Yep. Slippery Boggle. I take a damage.
Oh.
Slippery Boggle.
I don't think it's for sure death yet, unless you don't
Okay.
want, unless you're
Ah.
giving up.
No, let's see where it goes.
Just
You
'cause
could
of
have a fog.
hexproof.
No, I tapped out. Yeah, I've been land screwed this whole time too.
Yeah, this game would be way different if you both weren't land screwed like that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, top card of my library after I died. It was a land. It mocks me.
I'll play a
I'll give
Sensei
this one
Divining
another
top,
round.
and I will look at the top 3. Okay, I put this Atushi, the Blazing Sky, back on top. Yeah, we'll go to combat. Okay, everything's attacking except for Oracle, Moldiah, and a brand new Dragon Baby.
That's weird.
Trigger Vaevictis. We'll target a treasure of mine. And Rayami.
I'm going to tap Witch's Oven, sacrifice the pre-boggle, and give Rayami hexproof. It counters your part towards me. You'll still sacrifice your treasure. I don't get to flip over the top card anymore.
I mean, of course, in response, Carlos could cast a kill spell.
I flipped into Atushi, the Blazing Sky. It's a 4/4 flying trample. When it dies, I can exile the top 2 cards in my library, or I can create 3 treasures. I mean, exile and play those cards.
So I have some pests coming at me, right?
4 pests and 8 dragon, 1/1 dragons.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just die here.
We blocked a 7/7,
Yeah,
and that
So,
kills my
old
treasure
Malbone.
maker.
and then I can only block 4/1/1.
And then there's a 6/6.
Round.
Oh, you have no more flyers?
Yeah, I only have 1 flyer.
So flying damage dealt is 25. Then 4 pests on the ground.
Okay, so I'm blocking all 4 pests.
To point out, you could just attack with just your flying creatures, and Jason dies, I think.
You'll just
You won't get any
deny me
lifelink. I'll sack whatever you would get
Yeah.
from lifelink.
So I do die.
Sack out left for
Okay.
the wood.
Good game.
Dragons.